Hi, I'm Eric Summerer, and here's what's coming from the Dice Tower this week.
Hey folks, I'm Tom Vasel, and here is the news for January 7th, 2013. Fantasy Flight is still talking about their upcoming Star Wars expansion. They've released a preview of the Millennium Falcon, and I am still convinced that that will be the single biggest seller of the year. There's a few Kickstarters that have started. One I thought that was interesting of note is the Game Bus. This is a mobile convention, so if you sponsor this, they'll show up with a bus full of games in your city, and you can play games with them. And Lords of Middle-earth. This is like the next, it's done by the same folks who did War of the Ring, and they announced this week that they were going to have a limited edition and that it was ready for pre-order. Then they announced that it was already filled up. So, I mean, I guess that's kind of a bummer of a news, but it shows how popular those folks are. For me, there's two hot pieces of news for the week. One of them is tomorrow. We're releasing the Dice Tower, the second part of our Best of 2012 episode, and I'm really excited about it. In this one, we talk about our top 10 games, but we're also releasing a couple videos. A lot of people have been talking about their Best of 2012. Well, we'll be releasing 3 videos, one from Ryan Metzler, one from myself, and one from my daughter Melody, about our top 10 games, so look for those this week. The other piece of news that is interesting is this week we're going to be starting a Kickstarter for the Dice Tower for Season 9 over this year, 2013. And we have a ton of cool promos and dice towers. I'm very excited to show you guys that stuff. So pay attention. That's probably going to show up around Thursday or Friday. All right, let's talk about the podcast and the Dice Tower Network, which of course you can find at dicetowernetwork.com. How to Play, number 43 came out, where Ryan Sturm has a special guest and they talk about Merchants of Venus. Plaid Hat number 75, they talk about their predictions for the year 2013. And you know what? The D6 generation also talks about their predictions, and they talk about things that they predicted at the beginning of 2012. Did they come to pass or not? Flip the Table, number 19. This time they take us a look at People's Court, the board game, and Hex Encounter, number 10. A whole bunch of things that they talk about, including Board Game Geek Con and the Napoleonic Battle Series. So those are all the different podcasts. You can find all that again at dicetowernetwork.com. Well, folks, there's a lot of other things too. There'll be a couple reviews out this week, one from the Chief and hopefully some from me, but I'm telling you, there's so many other things where we talk about our top 10 games, those videos, and the Kickstarter is going to take up an incredible amount of my time. However, don't worry about that. That does not mean reviews are going away. I think we pumped out 16 of them last week, and I will do as many next week, so we'll keep on track for our schedule, trying to get 800 reviews out to you guys this year. Lots of games coming up. All these games here behind me, you can see those are waiting to be played and reviewed. This is going to be a great year, 2013. I'd like to say thank you to you guys for watching this. We've been doing this news thing now for over a year, and you guys have really picked up. Don't forget, you can go to dicetoweraudio.com if you just want to hear the audio version of this, and we occasionally put our audio versions of some of the reviews there where you can listen to those. And don't forget, Remy Gibson, 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, gets a 5 to 7 minute segment of the news, so you can find out more information there. Also, hey, the final book the Wheel of Time series comes out tomorrow. It's about time. Been waiting over 20 years for this. Well, that's about it. Until next time, guys, you've been watching The Dice Tower.
Find all this and more at dicetower.com. See you soon.
When there's so much entertainment in the world, I don't know why anyone would choose the Dice Tower.